Japanese prison camp. This is all that's left of 5th Company. Got captured outside Singapore. Whole bunch of Aussies, Indians, Malayans, civilians, many, many more. Wasn't that we didn't show the old bulldog breed, but nobody knew what to do. And before you could say Jack Robinson, the Japanese came charging through. From then on, it's been nothing but hard work, even if you're sick. Doesn't matter how fast you lay there railroad, the reward for them is a bodily kick. This unbearable heat penetrates to the soul. Sometimes wonder whether I'll survive. What with the bloody insects and meagre food, it's hard to keep alive. No, you didn't insult me, mate. Might be the beard or the horrors I've been through. But I'm a long way off 40 years. In fact, I'm only just 22. Red Cross parcels I've never seen, though that doesn't make me mad. But I sure would like to receive a letter from your dear old mum and dad. Here, sores like these on my legs are common. Malaria often comes around. Berry you soon know, for water in the body makes a swishing sound. Yes, as prisoners we've been treated pretty rough. Wouldn't treat a dog this way. But perhaps eventually the tide will turn and he'll get repaid someday. I pray for one request that God will grant me as I lie in this stinking mud and monsoon rain. If my mother has survived the bombing rays, please let me see her again.
I was hoping you could talk a little bit about this poem you just read us.
They've really done a stupid thing when they took the US on.
Mm-hmm.
And they done it sneaking by bombing Pearl Harbor. I mean that was out of all understanding, that was. But then they were cruel people, and that was the Japanese, you know. We weren't organised at all, you know, people for war or anything like that. So we had a couple of so many men in these areas where we were making the profits from, you know, like Singapore, the Malaya and places like that. So that when the Japanese came in, couldn't stop them, couldn't stop them at all, you know. And if it hadn't been for the United States, it'd been a whole different world now, believe me. And they were very cruel. They had to make railways to go through these huge countries. So there was nothing there in Malaya and places like that. And they used these prisoners and killed them off like crazy. And that was it. That was just a cruel group of people. And the whole war was the Germans, bad people at that moment, ready to take half the world over, along with their friends, the Italians, and then the triangle, that was the Japanese, and then you know, the US came in on it and they saved the day for us.
Was Britain really involved in the Pacific Theater? Did you guys do much in that half of the war?
No, we were involved. Not our greatest battleship just built. They sent it out from India down to Australia, and on the way the Japanese came flying over and bombed this subject. We've been out there for many years, just like the States when Britain was at its most, and they were capable of looking after all these countries, you know, until the people in the country get fed up and push them out, and that's there. And now the Japs are trying to do. Why should Britain take all that rubber and stuff away from Malaya, and the Japanese live next door to them, got to pay top dollar or something like that, and it went on and on and on, you know. And we had Australia to protect. We don't have Australia now.